Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your incredible biology class. Dear student, we have started with first chapter of our biology, that is the fundamental unit of life, cell. And so far we have completed discovery of cell theory, unicellular and multicellular organism, type of cell, prokaryotic, eukaryotic, plant cell, animal cell, the difference between cell membrane and cell wall. We have seen a typical cell consists of three parts. Number 1, cell membrane, number 2, genetic material, and number 3, cytoplasm. We have completed structure of cell membrane, that is fluid mosaic model, the transport across the cell membrane, active and passive transport, and different type of passive transport, diffusion and osmosis. We have completed. We have done different type of osmotic solution, hypertonic, hypotonic, isotonic solution, and what will happen if a plant or animal cell is placed in these type of solution. In last video we have also discussed structure of nucleus. So today we will quickly revise structure of nucleus, and we will start cytoplasm and the different cell organelles which are suspended in the cytoplasm. Okay, so let's start with our today's topic. So what is a nucleus and who discovered nucleus? Nucleus is basically important part of the cell which control all the activities of the cell. Okay, nucleus is brain of the cell because all the functions which are performed by cell are controlled by nucleus. Okay, so nucleus is known as control center of the cell or brain of the cell. In our body, all the functions are controlled by our brain. The same way, the activities performed by cell are controlled by nucleus. So, nucleus was discovered by Robert Brown in 1831. And if we talk about shape of nucleus, nucleus is spherical or oval structure, and in animal cell it is located in the center, while in plant cell it is located towards the periphery, towards the corner, because in plant cell central space is occupied by large size vacuole. Some cell lack nucleus. In some cell nucleus is absent. For example, the red blood cells of mammal, our body red blood cell, they lack nucleus at maturity. When they mature, nucleus is not present in them. Okay. Sieve tube are the part of phloem tissue in plant which transport food. So sieve tube in plants and red blood cell of mammal, both the cell lack nucleus at maturity. If we talk about structure of nucleus, it comprises of outer double layered membrane, nuclear membrane, nucleolus, chromatin, nucleoplasm. These are the different parts of the nucleus. So what is a nuclear membrane? Nuclear membrane is the double walled membrane which separate nucleus from the cytoplasm. Nuclear membrane is the double walled membrane which separate nucleus from the cytoplasm. Inside the nucleus, a region is rich in RNA and protein. That region is known as nucleolus. Nucleolus is not surrounded by any membrane. It is the area in which ribonucleic acid and proteins are present. And this nucleolus is the site for ribosome synthesis. Ribosomes are formed in the nucleolus. So nucleolus is known as ribosomal factory of the cell. The thread-like structure which is present in the nucleus is known as chromatin. And during when cell division, these chromatin contents, they form chromosome. Chromosomes are made up of DNA and protein, deoxyribonucleic acid and protein. And genes are located on chromosome. Genes are the unit of heredity which transmit character from parents to their offspring. For example, some of your character resemble with your mother and some of your character resemble with your father because you have received genes from both of them. Okay, and these genes are located on chromosomes which transmit the character. Nucleoplasm is just like the cytoplasm. So nucleoplasm is present in the nucleus. It is suspended in the nucleus, which contains water, iron, RNA, protein. So this is the nuclear envelope, double layered membrane enclosing the nucleus, which separate nucleus with the nu- nuclear envelope separates the nucleus with the cytoplasm. Okay. Now the pores which are present in the nuclear membrane are known as nuclear pores. They allow entry and exit of materials into and out of the cell. Or we can say that nuclear pores allow the exchange of material between nucleoplasm and cytoplasm. The exchange of material between nucleus and cytoplasm occur through these nuclear pores. Okay, so nucleolus is the area which is rich in RNA and protein. RNA is ribonucleic acid and it also contains rRNA. Okay, so that is why ribosomes are formed in nucleolus. So it is known as ribosomal factory of the cell. Nucleoplasm is just like cytoplasm, the dense jelly-like fluid which is suspended in the nucleus. Okay, it is also known as karyoplasm because the word karyon represent nucleus. So this is the plasma of nucleus, so it is known as karyoplasm also or nucleoplasm also. So nucleoplasm contain mostly water, molecules, dissolved iron. Okay. Now chromosomes, the thread-like structure which are suspended in the nucleus are chromatin, and during cell division when this chromatin contains they form chromosome. So there are total 46 chromosomes in our body, or each cell of our body contain 46 chromosome except our gamete cells. Okay, so genes are located on chromosomes, we have already discussed. So chromosome number is fixed in each species. For example, in every human, chromosome number is 46. Okay, now if chromosome number are present in half, that is known as haploid cell. Or if in a cell chromosome number is having two sets of chromosome, then that cell is known as diploid. And if three sets of chromosome are present, that cell is known as triploid. In most of the organism, the chromosomes occur in the homologous pair. They occur in the form of pair. One chromosome we receive from our mother and one chromosome we receive from our father. Okay, so there are total 46 chromosome in our body, or we can say 23 pair of chromosome. One we have received from our mother, one we have received from our father. So other than gamete cell, all the cell contain 46 chromosomes, so they are diploid, while our gamete cell, egg and sperm are haploid because though they contain half number of chromosome, that is 23. Okay. Now these are the different type of chromosomes on the basis of position of centromere. Centromere is the spherical structure which help to attach the arms of chromosome. If centromere is present in the center and both the arm of the chromosomes are equal in size, that is known as metacentric chromosome. We have already discussed. If centromere is present slightly away from the center, one arm is long and another is slightly short, such type of chromosome are known as submetacentric chromosome. And in acrocentric chromosome, centromere is present in the center. One arm is very long, one is very short. And in telocentric chromosome, centromere is present in the terminal part. So where are the other arm? Two other arms of the chromosome are just behind these arms. So that is why they are not visible. I am repeating, in metacentric chromosome, centromere is located in the center and both the arm of the chromosomes are equal in size. In submetacentric, centromere is present slightly away from the center. One arm is very long, one is comparatively short. In acrocentric, it is present away from the center, far away from the center, centromere is present. So one arm is very long, another is very short. And in telocentric chromosome, centromere is present in the terminal part. Okay. So cytoplasm, what is cytoplasm? Cytoplasm is basically the jelly-like fluid substance which is present between nucleus and the plasma membrane. Okay. Now this cytoplasm consists of two parts, cytosol and cell organelles. Cytosol is the fluid part, the liquid part which is suspended in the cell. It contains water, iron, enzyme, vitamin, amino acid, carbohydrate, lipids, protein. So this is the cytosol part which is made up of all these substances. The fluid part of the cytoplasm is cytosol. What are cell organelles? Cell organelles are subcellular structure. They are the part of cell. They are present inside the cell. So they are subcellular microscopic structure because we cannot see them with naked eye. We need a microscope to see cell organelles. Okay. So cell organelles are subcellular submicroscopic structure which are specialized to perform specific function. For example, chloroplast help in photosynthesis and mitochondria help in oxidative breakdown of food. So each cell organelle, their function is specific. Okay. Now basically there are three type of cell organelles. Cell organelle which is not surrounded by any membrane, cell organelle which is surrounded by single membrane, and third type is cell organelle which is surrounded by double membrane. Basically there are three type of cell organelles. Cell organelle which is surrounded by single membrane, cell organelle which is surrounded by double membrane, and cell organelle which is not surrounded by any type of membrane. Viruses do not have cytoplasm and they do not have membrane. Now, this is the nucleus, and along with the nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum is present. So, we are starting with the first cell organelle. So, endoplasmic reticulum is tiny tubular structure which is scattered in the cytoplasm. The tiny